What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be talking about how to secure your computer to prevent it from being hacked with all your digital assets like your NFT art or your NBA Top Shot moments. So let's get started. So a computer is probably one of the riskiest places and easiest places for you to, actually get hacked. So to get started, make sure you always ensure your computer OS is always up to date and updated immediately. That's low-hanging fruit that hackers look for, especially junior hackers. Ensure you run an antivirus software, especially if you're someone who doesn't have the ability to stay on top of what's secure and what's not. If you're a kind of person that opens up any email and clicks to anything, you need an antivirus software. I'd also recommend Malwarebytes. It's a fantastic software for avoiding malware and spyware and also removing it properly. A tip that I have for everybody is avoid pop-ups, banner ads, retargeting ads, especially clickbait. Those types of sites are designed to draw you in, and those are the sites that usually have some sort of spyware for you to download or other versions of extensions for you to download or inject different types of viruses into your browser itself. Another part of that is avoid risky sites when you're surfing, gambling, porn, dark web type stuff. I'd actually advise you to use a separate computer for surfing. It's just safer that way, so you don't have to fall for some of the traps that are out there. Make sure you practice unique passwords per site, along with a potential formula to help you make up unique passwords for each site you go to and still be able to remember them very easily. Research a blog to tighten up the security specifically for your OS. I know a lot of people out there use Windows, Mac, and different flavors of Linux. So go and find something specific. So just go to Google search and type in, Titan Security, Windows 10, 2021, or something along those lines, and you'll find some additional things that you can do to shut down certain services, tighten up the computer so that there aren't options and entry points for hackers. Next, password protect your computer or laptop so nobody can just open it and have access to it. This also prevents different automated softwares from being able to run your systems. Ensure your password protected on your screensaver as well. Use 2FA for all your important logins and also set up the 2FA physical keys. I would use a VPN if you can't use a separate computer for surfing the web. It does a great job of protecting you and your IP address. Use a different email address for different accounts. One of the main hacks out there is that, a company will get hacked. All that data gets released on the dark web, and hackers use that information. And let's say mine is on, the Kroger's website because I have, some sort of a rewards card there when I shop. My email address and password are the same everywhere. That gets found by, the hackers. It gets sold on the dark web. Then people go around to the Starbucks, go to Target, and try to use these username passwords, and eventually they get into different accounts, and then they can pull all your money out of your Starbucks account or buy items on your Target or Amazon account. So make sure you use different email addresses. Also, lock down your browser. Make sure you don't have additional extensions. Make sure you have the most minimal functions that you need, nothing extra. One last thing that I do want to mention is something that I do. For my trading computer, I actually use a software called Deep Freeze, and this software allows your computer to reboot every single time back to, let's say, a fresh install. So none of the cache, none of your browser history, any of those things are recorded. So if anything were to happen while I was surfing, everything gets restored next time the computer is turned on. So again, pretty extensive way to go, but when you start to realize you are your only protection for your digital assets, you start to take this stuff much more seriously, especially when you have the opportunity to lose thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, now millions of dollars. So beware of browser extension wallets like Metamask. They're very cool, very easy to use. They work well, but they are not 100% safe at all. There was a recent hack for $8 million. I have a link here. I know someone personally who lost around 90K last month in a hack, and this person is very, operationally secure. So make sure you always have a wallet where you keep your assets and a separate wallet for transacting. So if I were to transact using this browser and my MetaMask, then I would transfer those assets to an offline wallet to make sure that if anything ever gets hacked, it's only the transactional wallets that should have minimal amounts in them. Keep that in mind and you'll be much safer when you get out there and start purchasing your NFT art, or when you start acquiring your cryptocurrencies or your NBA Top Shot moments. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon.